Previously on Cheerleader U, they survived the stress of tryouts.
This is your 2006-2007 Blue Squad.
But more challenges awaited them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my goodness.
A demanding coach.
Think about what you're doing. This is a simple stunt.
And an intensive training camp where they had to uphold the University of Kentucky's winning tradition.
We don't win a national championship at camp, but it's a great way to start preparing for that.
Now it's the last days of summer, and time for the customary retreat at a nearby lake before the start of the school year and the upcoming football season. Every year, the cheerleaders spend a couple of days getting to know one another at picturesque Lake Cumberland. Some feel the retreat is their secret weapon to winning the championship.
Okay, listen up. Guys are going to be in that cabin right up there. The females are going to be in this cabin right here, okay? We'll unload and then take all the girls' stuff to their cabin, all the guys' stuff to their cabin, and you get on your bathing suits, and we will go down to the lake.
Put our stuff here.
Whose stuff is this?
Hey, does everybody have a bed? I think that retreat is a really good time for everybody on the squad to get to know each other. We really do bond well, and it helps us, I think, later in the year with cheerleading, because the more you get to know people, just their personalities, their pet peeves, you can work with them better on the mat when we are at practice, because you'll know what bothers them, you'll know how they work and how they function, you'll know best how to talk to them. So I think that retreat really is just an awesome way to start the year.
They don't know boat rules.
The lake is just always so much fun, just chilling in the water, being around everybody, just getting to kind of know how people react around the water and just are with each other during the day when we're all hanging out and have no worries, no stresses about school, no stresses about games, anything that we have to do. You know, we're just kind of hanging out and being ourselves. That's a lot of fun because, I don't know, it's just nothing but smiles and good times.
We die, we love each other. I'm nervous.
Here we go.
You know, after tryouts in the spring, we have one time that we're together, that week at camp, and it's just learn, learn, learn. And then this is our ultimate getting to know each other, beginning of our team building experience.
Simple cooking chores are part of the bonding process, even if their cooking skills won't earn them any blue ribbons.
Hey, we're gonna get the drinks, T-Lynn.
Okay. Go ahead and fix this. Put the tray for all the drinks.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Okay.
No, but you weren't in there. It's not freezing. It says science scissors so ducks aren't
It's
killed.
only a refrigerator. It's not a freezer.
It's a freezer. That is a T-Lin. That is a freezer. That's a freezer, T-Lin. I'm gonna quit.
Kelly's idea. Kelly did it. I've been sitting right here.
Laughing? You didn't do anything about it. You're fine. We both did.
I've been sitting right here laughing. I mean, sitting right here.
Like joining a select fraternity or sorority, performing the school fight song in front of everyone is part of the initiation process for new squad members.
Fight song. On, USA.
Hold that ball. Hold that line.
Hold on. No, just everyone all can start. Little shine, bull.
Fight, fight.
Blue, white.
And as we roll to the goal, Victor Varsity.
And we'll kick balls and run until the battle is done.
And we'll bring home the victory.
The team building activities that we have been doing have been a lot of fun and very good for all of us to make sure that we know how to communicate. And we had a game with balloons where we had to pop it in between us. And I don't think necessarily those activities really help you that much to build together, but the fact that you did those activities together and now have something to communicate about and remember about, I think that's what's important.
Yep,
Building team spirit has been the focus of the weekend, for new members and old. The senior girls have made the new girls feel at home, and well, the guys are just guys having a good time.
The retreat, I loved it. It was a blast. At first, it was kind of different just because I wasn't real sure on how things were going to go and how people were going to act. But overall, I think as a team, we bonded real well, and I think overall it was a great trip.
I think that we really got to know each other a lot this weekend. I really liked some of the team building exercises that we did. Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Coming up, it's the start of the fall semester, and the demands of a hectic schedule push the squad to their physical limits. And the team gets some bad news.
I know it's a tough loss, but it's a loss that we'll definitely recover from.
It's fall, and the lazy days of summer are behind them. Now it's down to the hard work of making a championship team, and the practice schedule is intense.
Practice Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, and work out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We have games on Saturdays most of the time, or performances or appearances or anything like that.
With the squad as national champions, the fans expect spectacular stunts and cheers out of the UK's cheerleaders. And so they push their routines to the max for the upcoming Ole Miss football game.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Woo, we got two good ones.
But even champions have their off days. The smallest mistake can spell disaster for a routine, as a stunt collapses like a house of cards.
What'd you hurt? That was so good. I didn't catch through. Next time, keep them both on your hands, and then when you're done, put them on. Well, no, because like we did a forearm.
Yeah, I'm not rolling my ankle a lot. It's not hurting, it's just heavy. And it like, yeah, it rolled over. I think it's okay.
Well, if you can walk on
I bet Drew's not.
so you walk. Okay, deal.
Sorry, man.
Hey, I'm okay, y'all.
You all right, Drew?
I'm okay.
She's tough. She's country tough.
Small injuries happen almost on a daily basis, but the squad's competitive spirit always pulls them through. Practice after practice, they work to get their stunts in shape for the big game.
Here we go. Good technique. Concentrate. Remember, try to get your one bump. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not bad, not bad. Good job. Good job up front. All right, you guys, bring it in.
At the end of practice, Jomo makes an announcement that comes as a big disappointment.
Hey, just want to talk to you about Dustin. Well, basically, Dustin's no longer going to be part of our team. Dustin failed to take care of some responsibilities he needed to take care of to be a part of this team. And not only did he let you guys down, he let me down, and I think he let himself down. But, you know, We've had worse things than that happen to us before, so we're just going to pick up and move on. Probably going to move Harrison up from the white squad, and so we're going to need you guys to help him out, help him learn the ropes. But you know, again, you guys, not one person makes this team. You know, it's all of us. And I know it's a tough loss, but it's a loss that we'll definitely recover from, and still move on and still be Kentucky like we normally are. Great.
The loss of Dustin, on top of Brad, deprives the squad of two of its highly talented performers who were part of last year's championship team.
So, dude, what are we going to do without Dustin and all that? I mean, we already lost Brad.
I'm not worried. I mean, it's like I've been telling everyone about my feelings about the situation. It's just the only real thing we lose with those two being gone. Obviously, they're incredible talents and you can't replace them, but the only thing we lose is depth. Yeah. So we just kind of have to take care of our bodies and make sure no one else gets hurt.
Honestly, Brad and Dustin probably were two of our best starters. We have a lot of great guys with a lot of great talent. They were two of our really good ones. But I'm not worried about it because all of our other guys are still so talented, and we're still going to be able to get an awesome routine without Brad and Dustin, and we're still going to be able to kick butt. So I'm not too worried.
The loss of both Brad and Dustin is a sober reminder that cheerleading is a high-stakes game with demanding requirements.
It's tough being a cheerleader and a student sometimes just because some of the commitments once you get in the higher level courses that you have to stay later, you have labs, or you have different things that are time consuming.
I guess it comes with time being here because at first it's really overwhelming, fitting in practice and games and studying for all your exams and getting ready for class. But I mean, just being here, you learn how to do it because you have to.
I think it's a little difficult for the kids to balance cheerleading and their academic life, but we definitely make sure that we help them out with that. Because if their GPA drops below 2.0, they're no longer eligible to cheer. And if that happens, we're going to get a scholarship back. We're going to get all our clothes back that we gave to them, every perk that they received from the cheerleading program. So it's important that they, you know, learn to balance academics and athletics.
And keeping up their grade point average isn't their only concern.
So what about like the drug testing portion? I know they were saying that we get drug tested. How's that work?
It's the worst.
Because you actually have to. We're talking about drug testing.
Oh, my favorite. The big woman standing right in front of us. Go, girl.
Yeah.
Walk to the toilet. Everything. Please let me pee.
You actually have to drop your drawers in front of somebody. This is guys and girls. Everything. Like Los Todos. Peace out.
Lift
Your
up.
drawers are dropped.
Nice to meet you.
And then you have to lift up your shirt as far as you can and then spin around in front of this person buck naked.
And then stay in that and walk to the toilet. Sit down. Yeah, you have a cup. Yeah, pee in the cup, and she watches you.
They watch you.
They watch you pee.
Everything the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and sometimes it's hard to like
It's
pee. You
disgusting.
get like stage fright. So.
You only get like, what do they give you? Like a minute to pee?
Yeah. Like
And then if you don't, you have to
go-
leave, and then you have to come back and go through the whole thing again.
And the first time you don't go, you have to wait like a half hour, and then you have to go every 15 minutes because it definitely took me 2 hours the first time I went.
Joan has been really into all the fitness and being in really good shape this year, so that's been happening a lot. So it's kind of just wearing down on our bodies, so we're having to try our best to take care of ourselves, eat well, and do all that kind of stuff.
The cheerleaders have mandatory workouts Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and it's a very important part of it. I mean, if you look at any sport, there's a physical component that goes into the sport, and in order to execute your sport successfully, you have to have the right amount of strength or the right amount of fitness, and it's a combination of both. I need them in shape, I need them fit, and I need them strong.
I'm sick of doing this. Not really. Well, we're only supposed to be on for another 32 minutes. 32? How long are we doing this? 35.
Coming up, it's game time, and the squad has to bring off a top performance in front of 70,000 screaming hometown fans. It's almost showtime. And looking good is as much a signature of the squad as their spectacular stunts, including the infamous red lipstick.
Hey, Jenny, do you have the red lipstick?
You don't need it right now.
I want it right now.
You want to look like a hooker 5 hours before the game and you don't have to. Fine. Fine. Fine.
As seniors, getting dressed for a big game is no biggie to Jenny and Callie. But that doesn't mean they'll be on time.
Ow!
Bye.
We're gonna be late.
Yes, of course.
Welcome, football fans. It's a beautiful afternoon here in Lexington, and the UK Wildcats have their claws out for Ole Miss. It's their first SEC conference game of the season, and they're looking for a win.
5 years and you still can't get the right bug. Hey, I can't find jack squat in this bag.
Anyone in there?
Go Cats!
We're gonna do a pep rally out here, like right when the team gets on the bus to come over here. And we need to keep starting sidelines. Like last time you guys would start a sideline and stop and just kind of look around. I mean, but we need to keep it peppy. Actually, the band will be there too. So we'll have the band and us, so we can kind of go back and forth. But we're trying to generate excitement for the team, so we really want to see that energy come across. All right?
Let's go Wildcats! Let's go Wildcats!
Come on, Cats!
Let's go Wildcats!
For football games, I always tell them that, hey, our #1 job is to help lead crowd support. You know, yes, we still want to do our stunts and stuff and showcase our talent, but our main priority is to lead the crowd and help bring support up for the teams.
It's football time in the bluegrass!
The first thing that goes through my mind when we're at a football game is just the amount of people that are there. I mean, it's amazing. It's just the thought of being in front of so many people, of messing up, seeing what could go wrong. It's a lot of work.
If the cheerleaders miss a stunt or a pyramid or even tumbling during the game, that's our actual performance time. That's when we're out in front of the fans, and that's when everything is supposed to be game ready. And by game ready, that means you should be able to do it 10 out of 10 times. And so if they fail, if they drop a stunt, if they touch down on a tumbling or if a pyramid crumbles, then after the game, they have to do 10 of them. And so therefore, there's a consequence for messing up. If there's not a consequence for every time they drop, then they become used to it. It becomes a habit. They go out there and they drop it. Hey, it's no big deal to them. But it is a big deal because that's going to cost us a national championship. So they have to learn to be at their best anytime they're in front of the crowd and not to let anything come down.
Anytime you cheer at a Kentucky game, it's like just energy. No matter what, no matter if you're winning, losing, anything. But when you start to win, I mean, the crowd gets crazy.
The chest bump is something that when I cheered way back in the Stone Age, it's not like in '97. You know, our teammates used to do that. If we scored a touchdown, you know, you celebrate. Again, we're trying to get the crowd fired up, and when they see us doing stuff like chest bumping and high-fiving, you know, they know that we're into the game, and therefore, hopefully, they'll get into the game a little bit more. So we do stuff like that to kind of encourage the fans and also to have a little fun with ourselves.
Cheerleading at football games, and basically to try and get the crowd involved, it's all about showing that you're excited and you want them to cheer with you, which is basically like giving them a face of being excited and smiling and looking engaged and almost like trying to catch eye contact with certain people and actually really getting into the game and really being loud and the inflection of your voice and all those little things. And when we put up pyramids and stunts and get the signs involved, and it's just about the girls that are on top really being like, help us, you know, giving them that face of help us cheer, and if you help us cheer, our team has a better shot of getting excited and winning the games.
Go Cats! Go Cats! Go Deep Blue! Push-ups, push-ups.
The push-ups for the mascots kind of dates way back, you know. When a touchdown is scored, usually they count off the amount of points they do, and push-ups is just something that, you know, the fans like to see. The Wildcat now took it one step up, and he does one-arm push-ups. So it's a tradition. It's something the fans like to see. You know, the Wildcat out there putting the work in because the football team put their work in.
Come on, you guys, we're almost done.
It's been a perfect day for the University of Kentucky, and everyone's in the mood to celebrate. Spirits are high, and the scoreboard says it all.
Good game, good game.
But even when it's over, it's not over for the cheerleaders.
I have to do stunts when the game is over because
Today was fun for all. It always helps to cheer for a winner. For the squad, performing is what it's all about. But in the next few weeks, the pressure will ratchet up as they push toward another championship.
But great job treating the game. T-Land said great things about both the blue and the white squad. This is a great victory for us, guys. Hopefully we'll have some more to come. But whether we're winning or losing, you guys always need to keep up this same level of intensity and energy, all right? Cats on three. 1, 2, 3. Cats!